Hello and welcome back, guys. Today I wanted to talk about my symptoms of having twins because I couldn't find much about it, and I really wanted to share my symptoms because I was like really baffled, and I just couldn't wait to find out at really early early stage of my pregnancy, and I just had this feeling of um, having twins, even though I couldn't prove it yet because it was so early. But here is the symptoms that I had at about 3-4 weeks of pregnancy, that early. So the first one that I experienced was heartburn, really strong heartburn, and I'm talking about heartburn that's going on for like 24/7. And I've never had heartburn really. I don't suffer from it or anything like that. So heartburn was full on 24 hours, and that's from week 3, if not 2.5. So I knew I was pregnant by then because we made the test on the week 2. We did the test on the week 2, and the heartburn was just like crazy, and I was like, this is just a bit too extreme. And now we're going to second symptom of having twins. Was the abdominal pain. So I'm aware that when you're pregnant, the body and all your intestines organs are moving up so they can make space for the belly area for the babies. But with me, it was extreme again. So I spoke to family and said, women that had babies, and I said, it hurts a bit, doesn't it? But did it hurt for a week? And they were like, yeah, it hurt, so probably not for a week, but they just thought I'm a bit whingy. But my pain, the everything, when everything was moving, it felt like, if you went to the gym and did a lot of core workout, a lot of it, and you pulled every little muscle that you've got in your core, the next day you're in agony. So that's how it felt, but extreme, and it felt like that for a week and a half. It was just constant stretch of muscle. So this was extreme. So this is why I start thinking, right, all these symptoms, I'm reading about that, but it's just everything's like, oh yeah, you get a bit of stretch pain for a day or two, but okay, we're going to symptom number 3. I've got them here on my paper, sorry, had to, have to. I felt very tired. So in week 3, I already felt like I was not myself. So, when people say, oh, I didn't know I was pregnant until the 5th month. No symptoms, no nothing. I knew I was pregnant because my whole body just felt different, and it happened so quick. So I already felt like I wanted to go to bed at 8:30, which is not normal to me personally. That's not how my lifestyle. I'd go to bed at 11, 12. Sometimes if you've had a heavy day, you would. But I just couldn't stay awake, and I'd feel very tired throughout the day, which is, again, I'm very energetic. I'll be like, what is that? And it's, everything was like extreme, and you shouldn't feel like that in week 3 or 4 of your pregnancy. And this is how we go into the next symptoms, which was to add to everything. And that, again, this is week 3. My breasts were in agony. So, how your breasts feel when you're on your period, but this was again 24/7. And I think my breasts were like in pain for about 3-4 weeks. Constant pain, even like when my arm just slightly throughout the day touches my breast, just the side of my breast, I would just close my eyes. They were so tender and so painful. It was just unbelievable. And then I think these are the main symptoms that were extreme. But what happened after, I think just additionally, I just started feeling like I want to eat stuff that I don't really want to eat as much. In my, previous life of no non-pregnant woman, like I'd like fruits, but I wanted to just eat fruits, so it was again some extreme change very, very early. And I just did not want to drink straight away. Like I felt it in week 3. I just felt like can't think of anything worse. Not about the flavor or the taste. I just did not want to not feel myself or a bit tipsy. I just couldn't bear the thought of that. So I think this was the, the extra little symptoms, which probably most women experience, but this was just so early. And I had a feeling that, if these symptoms are hitting now in week 3, 4, well, I don't even know, I know I'm pregnant, but we haven't even had first scan. I already have this feeling of this is something big is going on here. It's not just one child, maybe. And when we went to our 5th or 6th week scan, I think they did the first one, 6th week scan, it was confirmed, twins straight away. And everyone says a mother would know it. They can feel it from the start. And I did have a feeling. And I couldn't, when you read that, you say, oh, come on, a feeling. Everyone can have a sixth sense feeling and all that. But it was real feeling. Like I had a feeling that there is two. And it was confirmed. And this is it pretty much. Not many symptoms, but just overall, it's very extreme. And I think just as a little addition at the end, the morning sickness, okay, I didn't start vomiting straight away, but I felt like, every morning you're like, you're bulking every day, every morning, and not only in the morning, throughout the day as well. Just the thought of like some kind of food that you usually like would make me bulk. Later on, start vomiting a bit more, but brushing your teeth in the morning, just anything like that. And I had situations where just the thought of some kind of drink or food, I just bulk. And that was again 3rd, 4th week of pregnancy, which with a signal pregnancy, you don't really get that early. But this is it. Thank you very much. And hopefully that helps towards you finding out what you have.